Welcome back, guys, to MoviePOP. We're back, safe and clean, just like AMC theaters, as they have opened up recently in the past 2 days. And you know what? They're safe and clean too, just in time for Russell Crowe's latest movie. It's called Unhinged. So stay tuned right now with MoviePOP. I'm going to tell you whether or not this movie is good, and also, is it COVID approved or COVID denied? We'll be right back with MoviePOP. So Unhinged is the B-list, A-list movie of the summer. I know that's a very contradictory terms or phrase, but you know what? In this crazy time of COVID, it's true. The theaters are back open. We don't have many choices. So the question is, first of all, as usual, is this movie worth your time seeing? And secondarily, is it COVID approved? Is it worth you risking your life and risking your family's lives and all extended family members and friends that see this movie? Let's find out. But you know what I find is funny, first of all, we should probably start with the Critic Consensus. And currently on Rotten Tomatoes, it is holding a 48%. Yikes from critics, but holding a 76% from audiences. So, you know, I think there's a lot of things for us to unpack here, and there's definitely not the normal context available for us to review movies, because I want to review this movie on its own merits as it stands alone, separate from this pandemic, separate from the whole 2020 year. So let's start with that. And of course, I want to start with the pros of this film, because you know what? My titties are percolating. I'm so excited to be back in AMC theaters. I saw this in glorious Dolby Digital, Dolby Atmos, sexy reclining chairs, dark auditorium, popcorn in hand, babe in hand, big old booty screen on the screen. I was just glad, really, honestly, to be back in AMC theaters. And I commend Adam Aaron for opening the theaters back in time. I'm just going to say, off the bat, The Crow is back, baby. And I feel like this movie is an unauthorized autobiography of Alex Jones's life here in Texas. Because this guy, look at him.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap. Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny.
Look at that beard. He totally looks like Alex Jones. He's fat, disheveled, angry. He's probably got like 45,000 conspiracy theories laden throughout his brain. Guy is really on the brink, definitely unhinged. So I think hats off to Russell Crowe. He really sold that performance. He was the key for this film. And to that end, I think he really definitely sold the performance of an unhinged character who is definitely mentally unstable, probably taking a lot of pharmaceutical medications to help with that. There was not one single moment on screen where I did not believe Russell Crowe portraying the character that he was. He was not Russell Crowe. And anytime he was on screen, you are guaranteed to have a very tense, filled moment between one character who is unhinged. And I really appreciated the fact that this was very, very grounded. Now, the closest movie I could think about regarding criminals who are escaping the law and perhaps breaking the law would be Queen and Slim. And I was often wondering, like, wow, like in this age, you know, CNN, NBC, ABC, CBS, they would have been caught on day one, if not two at the most. I appreciated the fact that, and I'm not confirming whether or not he was caught, but I appreciated the fact that it was grounded in reality. And you'll understand this when you see this, that you're never left wondering, is this bending the rules? Is this believable? I think the cat and mouse hunt between law enforcement and Russell Crowe and his victims was definitely believable.
I don't think.
And on that note, it's a very straightforward story. And I appreciated the directors. I appreciated the production for doing this, because this film sits, and if I'm not mistaken, at a very tight 1.5 hours. And then boom, we're into the action until the very end. So it did not waste your time, and I really appreciate filmmakers for not indulging themselves. I think the action was absolutely tense. It was very realistic. I've been accused of having a bit of road rage myself, which is mostly comedic. But you know what? There are cons about this film. There's not any real shockers. It didn't challenge me in any way, but you know what? That's fine. I'm happy to sit my tight little black booty, or big old jiggling black booty, depending how well you know me, inside of that fine leather AMC Dolby Digital seat to watch this film. It's the first I've seen since February, which was Emma, and I walked out of it. But I was happy to be back in theaters. I thought it was a serviceable film, so what am I going to give this film for viewers at home?
But you're gonna find out.
I think this film gets an absolute 3 out of 5 bags of popcorn. It definitely passes. It has all the competencies you'd expect from a Hollywood production. Great acting, great action. It didn't take itself too seriously. It might have been in tongue-in-cheek a bit. It was a great, tight, fun joyride and a great way to kick off our long, prolonged summer season. And now, our new rating, is it COVID approved? So if you are genuinely afraid of COVID, I'm going to have to say this is not a COVID approved movie. You're definitely better off staying at home, waiting for it on digital release. Or, you know, if you don't have those concerns of COVID, yeah, by all means, go to it. So guys, I want to thank you so much here for tuning in to MoviePOP for my review of Russell Crowe's latest movie. It's called Unhinged. Go see it. It's a C movie, not worth your health or time or anything like that. But remember, this weekend, Saturday, I know we had some delays for Weekly Weekender. Technical delays are a biatch, but we're back. Clearly, it's working right now. I'll see you all this Saturday to wrap up the 10 biggest stories in Hollywood and movie news and chat with you on the live stream. But as always, guys, make sure to click on the links down below to follow us on social medias. Leave a like, because that lets the algorithms know MoviePOP is back. You like it. You want it back. And we'll see you all next time.